to our explainer video about our post-event form. In our previous video, we looked at the pre-event form and entering our information, creating our plan for an event, and ensuring that it made sense. Once our event's complete, we should go back and reflect on that plan, identify whether or not it's working as effectively as it should be. In order to access our post-event form, we can go to our event homepage here. Under the event forms table, click on the post-event component and click add. From here, we're going to go through 4 steps. One of those things is going to be just reviewing our event significance and then recording our event result. So in this case, it was a field of 50 players and I came 12th. I did not miss the cut, so I can uncheck that. Once I've entered my event result, I can go to my next step, which is round scoring. In this particular case, I haven't linked a specific round to this event, but I can do so just by clicking here to link a round, choose a recent round, and then click select. Now my scores will be added in, and I can choose to add notable holes for each of these rounds that I like. Once I have that information here, I can also define my primary focus for the round, any general notes I had, and then what helped me be in my ideal performance state or what stopped me from being in my ideal performance state. At One Iota, we believe that in order to perform your best, you need to be in your ideal performance state, and that looks different for every athlete. And so identifying what helped you get into your ideal performance state versus what stopped you from getting into your ideal performance state will help you better identify it and get there more consistently. Once we've identified our round scoring, we can go to our next step, which is assessing our focus. If you remember back from the pre-event form, we defined different focuses in each of the 4 components of performance. And now we want to assess how effectively we actually followed the plan that we set out. So in this particular case, for our physical component of performance, we set a focus of sleep, and we need to ask ourselves how well we followed that plan. In this case, we did a pretty good job, and we think that focusing on sleep did help us. From a technical component, we really didn't do anything to do this, and so we don't really know what the impact was of that. And similarly, you can go through in each of these sections and define what your follow the plan assessment was and what you believe the impact was. Once we've done that, we can go to finalize, where we'll review the information that we've entered, and then we can finalize our event analysis. That's all for our post-event form, and thanks so much for watching the video.